Bola Oba's AI video series of Dr. Samuel Johnson's History of the Yorubas. Episode 4, Religions of the Yorubas Prehistoric, Times to the Late 19th Century. In the dawn of time, before the strangers came with their books and their mosques, the children of Oduduwa already looked up and saw heaven filled with mystery. They called the Supreme One Olorun, the Lord of Heaven, maker of earth and sky, yet too exalted, too radiant, to trouble himself with the dust of men. So they said, "Let his messengers walk among us," and they named them Orisa, the many faces of divine power. To each Orisa a purpose, to each a story carved in stone and song. Kings and warriors, mothers and children, all lived beneath their watchful eyes. For though Olorun was supreme, his hands were many, and so they worshipped, with dance, with drum, with sacred masquerade. For they believed, whatever we do on earth we shall give account at the gates of heaven. They called it Idina, Orun. And through their faith even death was not the end, for souls, they said, would one day return, fathers reborn as sons, mothers as daughters, Babatunde, Yetunde, life forever turning in the circle of existence. Once there was Kori, the first of their gods, his symbol, the hard shells of palm nuts, strung like beads from neck to knee. No longer do the elders worship him, but children still roam the markets, singing his praise for gifts of food and cowries. By the roadside waits Elegbara, the messenger of the gods, clever, mischievous, unpredictable. He carries sacrifices to the heavens and tilts the scales of fortune. Elegbara ni bani kosibato. Elegbara receives homage before all others, but among them also was fear. For Sopona, the dread god of smallpox, held the power of plague in his hands. Even after his worship was banned, whispers of his priests lingered in secret shadows. And then there was Ogun, lord of iron and war. His altar ran with palm wine and the blood of dogs, for to him belonged every blade, every forge, every heart that dares. Ogun is resolute and brave. To seek the mind of heaven, they turn to Ifa, the oracle of wisdom. His priests, the Babalawo, read destiny in sacred palm nuts, drawing signs in the dust, messages from the unseen world. Year by year, the land awakened with festival and fire. The Igungun, spirits of the departed, danced among the living, their masks whispering counsel from beyond. The Oro roared in secret groves, his whirring voice sweeping through the town like wind through iron. The Gelede and Ayo, pageantry, satire, laughter, where worship met wisdom, and the sacred kissed the joyful. Yes, the Yorubas were called idolaters by those who never listened long enough. But behind every drumbeat, behind every mask, there was order, reverence, and the memory of a moral law.
And you shouldn't be, are you, Dad?
He that doeth evil shall suffer for it hereafter. Even before the coming of the cross or the crescent, they already knew that the eyes of heaven never close. Coming next, Yoruba governmental structure.
With a style so divine, never missed a party, always first in the line.
Echo Round City. In the heart of Lagos, long before hashtags and influencers, there were kings of the streets, big boys who ruled the 1980s and 1990s. Their swagger, their hustle, their code. Now, for the first time ever, their untold story comes alive. From the pages of an authorized biography to the big screen of your imagination, stay tuned for the book-to-movie premiere of Echo Round City, the authorized biography of one of Lagos's legendary street big boys, streaming exclusively on youtube.com at Bola Oba from January 1st, 2026. echo round city, the legend weaves on.